History tells us Persephone was kidnapped, taken by Hades, stolen from her mother. But what if that's not what happened? What if Persephone wasn't taken? What if she was escaping? Not from Hades, from Demeter. What if the god of death didn't imprison her, but gave her a way out? Maybe the real prison wasn't the underworld. This is not the story of a kidnapping. This is the story of a girl who ran. Persephone was Demeter's daughter. Demeter was the goddess of harvest, of abundance, of nature, of motherhood, and Persephone was her only daughter. Demeter didn't cage Persephone with chains. She caged her with love. Wherever Persephone went, Demeter was there. Whoever she spoke to, Demeter heard. Whatever she thought, Demeter asked. "I'm protecting you," Demeter would say. But in reality, she was suffocating her. Persephone was never alone, and that was the problem. In Olympus, there were sunny days, flowers, beauty. But for Persephone, it was a cage, a golden cage, but still a cage. Every morning the same questions. Where are you going? Who are you meeting? What are you doing? Persephone would smile. Nothing, mother. But inside, she was drowning. One day Persephone was picking flowers, the only thing Demeter allowed, and she saw a flower, Narcissus, beautiful. She reached for it, the ground opened. Hades emerged. History says Hades kidnapped her. But what they don't tell you, Persephone didn't scream. When Hades extended his hand, Persephone looked, and she saw something, a choice. Hades didn't promise safety. He promised choice. "Come with me," Hades said. "But I can't promise it will be safe, only that it will be yours." Persephone looked at Demeter. Demeter was watching, as always, controlling, as always. Then Persephone looked at Hades and took his hand. Demeter's scream shook the world. "My daughter was stolen!" But she wasn't stolen. She ran. The underworld was the place everyone feared. Dark, cold, the dead. But for Persephone, for the first time she could breathe, Demeter wasn't asking, "Where are you going?" Hades wasn't watching, wasn't controlling. For the first time, Persephone was alone, and it wasn't frightening. It was liberating. She listened to the dead, gave them justice, sat beside Hades and realized Hades wasn't telling her what to do. He was just there. For the first time, a man wasn't controlling her. For the first time, a man was giving her freedom. But above, Demeter was losing her mind. "I want my daughter back." And she turned the entire world into winter. Crops died. People starved. Demeter wouldn't let anything grow until her daughter returned. Love is sometimes the most grotesque weapon. Zeus intervened. "This madness will end," he said. He descended to the underworld, found Persephone. "Do you want to return?" he asked. Persephone paused. She missed her mother. She missed the sun. But she missed her freedom more. "No," she said. Zeus was shocked. "No, I want to stay here." Zeus thought of Demeter's rage. The world was freezing. "Let's make a deal," he said. "Did you eat anything here?" Persephone remembered. "A pomegranate, 6 seeds." "Yes," she said. Zeus said, "Then 6 months here, 6 months above." Persephone agreed, but history doesn't tell you this. Persephone ate the pomegranate seeds deliberately because she knew if she returned, she would be a daughter again. If she stayed, she could become something else. So she chose. The pomegranate wasn't an accident. It was an oath of freedom. And so the cycle began. 6 months above, 6 months below. History says, winter comes because Demeter misses her daughter. But the truth is, Persephone hated being above. Every 6 months, Demeter would start again. Where are you going? Who are you talking to? What are you thinking? Demeter watched Persephone's every move, monitored her every word, tried to question her every thought, and Persephone waited for the 6 months to end, because she knew when winter came she would descend again. She would be free again. Above she was Demeter's daughter. Below, she was a queen, and Persephone chose to be a queen. In Olympus she was watched. In the underworld she was obeyed. For the first time no one told her who to be. Persephone became the queen of the underworld. She showed mercy to the dead, delivered justice, ruled equally beside Hades. History writes her as the kidnapped girl. But the truth is, Persephone wasn't kidnapped. She made a choice. Instead of a safe but suffocating life, she chose a risky but free one. And for that, she accepted living 6 months in darkness. Because 6 months of freedom is better than 12 months of prison. Persephone's story has been told wrong for thousands of years. Innocent girl kidnapped. But maybe the real prison was Olympus. Maybe Hades didn't imprison her. Maybe Demeter did. Some cages are made of fear, others are made of love. And love cages are the hardest to break. Because saying I love you is easier than saying I control you. Today, psychologists call it the Demeter complex. Overprotective parents, suffocated children, and those who run. Persephone isn't just a myth. She's a universal story. The story of everyone living under control. The story of everyone suffocated by love. And the story of everyone who takes a risk to be free. Was Persephone kidnapped, or did she run? Did Demeter love her, or suffocate her? Did Hades imprison her, or set her free? History blames Hades, but maybe the guilty one was Demeter. Love isn't always good. Sometimes love is the strongest chain, and Persephone chose to break those chains. Maybe Persephone wasn't taken. Maybe she left. Maybe the real prison was Olympus, and maybe she never wanted to be saved. Persephone's story teaches you something. Freedom isn't always safe, but sometimes safety isn't freedom. Persephone could have chosen safety. She could have stayed with Demeter, but she chose to be herself. And for that, she accepted the darkness. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, because every week we bring you the stories the gods never told you. Was Persephone kidnapped? Or did she escape from Demeter's prison? Choose your side. Tell us in the comments.